That's why I was like, dang, we literally have 60 days to have a manager for Royal Oak. Like, they got to know everything that Mary knows in 60 days. Yeah. Once we became profitable and the business was like this,
I was working a ton of hours.
the goal was 14,200. So you guys already hit the goals for that. Our service sales, you guys hit the goals for that. I see you guys have signed up more people for the VIP for laser hair removal. So yeah, everything that you guys are doing, keep it up. I'm not sure where you guys are at with VIP signups versus the VIP cancellations. How are you guys keeping track of that? Are you able to keep track and say, hey, we got 10 people that signed up, but 3 people canceled?
So with Justice done, that's one of the things that probably fell through the cracks for the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
I've been double checking that they're actually canceled so we don't have billing issues, but I haven't been tallying them. It's really easy to tally though. You just go on Jot and see like who canceled and who they were with. So we could get that updated today.
You want to make sure you're translating that and not just in that, the band post with the stack rack. It's not just that, it's pulling people aside or doing your huddle saying, hey, we got 3 more to go. From now until the end of the day, can y'all get 2 more or whatever it might be, just so everybody know. But remember, not just for the staff, if we have a VIP, even laser hair removal, and we say the goal is 5, if 2 people cancel, we didn't hit that goal. It's cumulative. So you want to make sure you keep track of that and let the staff know. So when you're doing those stack racks, they might show that they hit their numbers, but if one of their clients canceled or anything, that number goes down.
So you can do, esthetician, service goal, retail goal, VIP, and then laser VIP.
Yeah, that's what I
And then
was
you can
gonna
just
do.
put what their level is. So they can just see it, like I'm a level 2 person and I'm ranking number 1, or I'm a level,
3 and I'm ranking
I'm ranking
yeah.
5 or whatever. So you can
Okay.
actually see like what position they're in or what level they are, and versus where they're actually ranking with the entire company.
Okay, so you do want me to add the levels?
Just
then?
add it, yeah,
Okay.
but just add it as another category.
Incorporate that. I really think that we need to have a staff huddle 5 minutes out of the day, in the middle of the day or something.
Okay.
Even if you can't get everybody together, especially now that Madison will be back in the spot next week. Even if you can't do it, Justice or Madison, somebody, where it's just pulling everybody aside or pulling 2 people aside at once and saying, great job, you're doing good, there's 3 more to go, try to get 1 each day or whatever, just so they can break stuff down and don't look at it as a whole.
And it just also helps with them understanding that if you want to make more money, you have to bring more money into the spot.
for
Like,
sure.
it's just simple math. Like, I cannot pay you more if you do not have the amount of VIPs that I'm requesting for you to have. If you do not have the amount of retail sales,
Yeah.
the amount of, service goals. Like that, I'm giving you this goal, not just to say, hey, this is how much you can make an hour. We need the money, the revenue, in order to come in order for me to pay you. So if you want to raise, if you want to get higher, you have got to meet your goals. Like, no one should be less than 75% in any of their rankings. Like, in order to even just work here or live here or strive here at Skinphorea, like the goal should always be to hit 100% or to at least be at 75%.
I'm gonna do a quick timeline and Shareese can jump in at any time. For Court Town, they're gonna be done sooner than what we thought, so that's June 4th. So we got about 30 days that Court Town will be done. So that's why you probably see all these changes with, hey, we gotta rush and get these people in here because very soon we need 2 managers. So you're gonna have 2 job postings that's open, 1 for management, and then probably a month or 2 after that, we're gonna need a 2nd manager. And then we gotta hire, the estheticians and all of that. So these next few, I know you guys are doing interviews now. This group of people will most likely be for Court Town because we're gonna need a minimum of 4. But make sure, hey, are you eligible and able to drive to Court Town? Well, we will be able to see which one will fit them most. So I'm not all telling them, hey, you have to work in Court Town. You might say, wait a minute, they're more suitable here in Royal Oak. And then these people we're gonna put in Court Town. But they all know that they're starting the training and being here in Royal Oak.
What I'm working on is sending out almost like a pamphlet, or just what I'm calling a job board, which basically lists all of our highlights of who we are as a company, what we offer, and then it starts listing what positions we have opening. as well as displaying what the income is. The hopes of this is to send it out to any and every person that we know would be a good candidate. So personal friends, family, other estheticians you may know, other people that are in leadership, even if it's not necessarily salon or spa, like maybe, the manager of Starbucks or what have you. I also plan on sending this out to every cosmetology school that has an aesthetics portion of their curriculum, because ultimately we just need to get the word out that we're here, that we're actively hiring, and we're looking for all positions.
Do you guys just kind of kick it about non-work things, or is it always work when you're in work mode?
It's usually work mode. At the same time, there might be times where we'll start stuff off or start our day off talking about the kids and what's going on and laughing or doing that at the end of the day. But we literally have to schedule time where we don't talk about anything with Skinphorea. Or I might go to her house, or we go out to eat or go have a drink, and we're like, nope, we don't want to mention Skinphorea or talk about Skinphorea, because we have to remember we're friends first, and sometimes you just get tired and overwhelmed with work.
Are you guys anxious, excited, nervous, all of the above, none of the above about this 60-day Corktown timeline?
I'm getting a little bit more excited because we've been working on this now. This is about 3 years now. So actually seeing this come together and seeing, wow, that is built, we're building everything up. The furniture's starting to come in. This is real. I'm excited about it, but I never really get excited till we make money. I've learned that from the first location, the grand opening and all of that. That's all easy to do. And then the hardest thing is, okay, it's the next day. Now I got to figure out how to be profitable or I can lose everything. So I don't get overly excited because we're opening a second location. I'll get excited when we put money in our pocket and it actually works. But yeah, it's like, wow, this is really happening. We've been working on it for so long.
I feel like I'm more excited than anxious. But I feel like that's how my nature is anyways. Like I'm always just a little bit more calm and like looking more at the bright side versus it being an issue or a concern. Like every new chapter is just a challenge. Like it's not a, oh, I'm gonna, getting ready to take on this huge thing. Like what am I doing? Where am I going? Like how can I do this? Like it's just more so like, okay, so this is what I'm working on now. Like, all right, this is what I need to figure out. This is the next challenge. This is the next, thing on my to-do list. So I'm definitely excited.
So you went on a little vacation, little trippy trip.
Oh yeah, I did. I'm like, what? What did I do? I can't even remember what I did yesterday. It was so much needed. I mean, like, me and my husband have not went on vacation just by ourselves. We always do couple trips, go with friends or the kids, and we just went away and didn't do anything, and it was wonderful. I was like, I don't want to plan none. I just want to go to the beach and just relax. And yeah, we got to remember why we're together and just be friends and laugh and joke, and it was wonderful. So yeah, I have a trip planned probably every 30 days until January 7th, just because you'll go crazy being here trying to run several businesses. And yeah.
Shareese, you travel frequently as well. What does travel do for you?
Travel is definitely, for me, like more of a, not only just for like relaxation or like rest and recharge. Like for me, it's more like just self-discovery, and I use it as like a way to just learn more about life. Because the cool thing about like going on vacations, especially when you're going to foreign countries, is that you just talk to people from all different walks of life, all different like perspectives. Like you get to understand like what their thought process is, what they value. So I think it kind of like just helps with just shaping my overall mind frame. I think it's also the reason why I feel like I'm a little bit more creative, because like just hearing stories or just seeing what other people can do or what they have done or what their ideas are, like it just shapes me and like it motivates me to want to do, other things.
in our discussions is not only talk about, show all of the information, but agree on what next steps are. So having a more of a prescriptive approach. And this is a summary of how we performed first quarter 2021 versus 2020. Again, from a revenue standpoint, we were up 23% quarter over quarter. From a gross profit standpoint, we increased 33%. So that means that not only did we generate more revenue, but we were also more efficient in doing so, which is, this is to me is the key.
Yeah.
It's one thing to have revenue and cheap revenue, right? So you've been able to generate better margins from a gross profit standpoint. And then your operating profit, which is, again, a very true tale of how well you're doing, has increased substantially. This year, you've almost doubled your operating profit. So these are really, really impressive numbers. So your available cash, we're looking at how much money you have in net cash, plus how much more money you have available from your different lending facilities. So you have invested trade, for example, which you have not drawn down on. You have these various cash sources, which are still, you have your idle loan, which you have not drawn down on. So you have other cash that you could tap into if you needed it, right? So this is your total available cash. But on the other side of it, you have this other pending expense, which is as of the last time we reviewed it, which was a couple weeks ago, our pending investment that we're expecting to make in Corktown that we haven't already made is around this amount. So this is how much we have in actual cash in our hand versus committed cash from our different investors or lenders. And here's how much we have committed to spend on Corktown so far.
What are you thinking in regards to grand opening? I don't know if you're gonna agree with me, but hear me out. This is what I envision with the grand opening. I see a line. Press here from this time to this time. Then any important people that's coming in, and then maybe it's another day where it's like, good, we get VIPs or get people that can come in and influencers or whatever that you want to set up. But whatever is the main day, it is whatever you can do to get a line of people here. Even if we got to do, you get a free add-on or you get gift certificates or you do this, whatever we can come up with, this marketing money. Yeah. What can we do to where people are like, I gotta go here because that is a great idea, and I want this free thing, and I just gotta get in this line just to get it. So then it's like DeLorean showing shots of like, wow, this grand opening, all these people are coming here.
I do like the idea of an influencer night. I don't think that we're going to get a line with just press.
Yeah.
No,
No.
take pictures. Like, oh, this is cute. Blah, blah, blah. But if we can do like an influencer VIP night, so then that way we've got VIPs who have already had our services, so they already can, like, if somebody walks up to you and says, or oh, will we want press there? Because even if we, as a past customer, like I'm thinking about like a Shanika or even like a Jennifer, like people that have been there for forever that can like speak on the service, what their experience has been.
I think it could be in the same day. It could be different times. I
Times,
think it's
okay.
like press cutting the the mayor
ribbon
there,
cutting, yeah.
but the line is already forming with our VIP. I mean, I feel like we can kind of do some of it in the same day to where if we knew the date in advance, we can have even if we're short with staff, Royal Oak staff is there. Everybody got their Skinphorea shirts. Everybody's helping with stuff, and it is. But I love the influencer and VIPs, and then
influencers, VIPs. So basically, people who spend money with us come out here and check us out. Even if we're just doing free services that day,
that's marketing.
Yeah,
that's marketing.
Like just come out here, come see it, and then where they're going to be all on Instagram, social. Like literally, we just want people with their phones out, video, taking pictures, getting services, like how it was when we first opened, but now it's in a bigger scale. I think the only issue we're going to have is how many people can we put in there.